number 4 in our flight series. Today we are talking about your very first scale. Hey everybody, Tyler from 10 Thumbs again, teaming up with Flight to help you in your transition to the plugged in solid body electric world. When you're playing plugged in, you have more sustain, you can do bigger bends, vibrato is more expressive. For all these reasons, playing lead and soloing is a lot more fun and expressive. To be able to do all these things though, you need a foundation of scales. So today we are going to introduce your very first scale, the A minor pentatonic, and explain when learning it why this is the best first scale to learn and some applications for it. So why don't you go ahead and grab that electric uke, brain and attention span, and once you have those 3 things, follow me in and let's go ahead and break down how to play your very first scale, the A minor pentatonic. Come on in. So let's go ahead and just learn shape 1. You're going to play the open G string, then with your middle finger, the 2nd fret. Open C string, middle finger, 2nd fret. Open E string, ring finger, 3rd fret. Open A string, ring finger, 3rd fret. So if we play that up and down, we get the A minor pentatonic. So why is this the first scale you should learn? Well, it contains the G note, the C note, the E note, and the A note. So you have all the open strings. Also, every scale has something called a relative major and a minor. The A minor is also the relative minor to the C major. It works over both of those chords and both of those progressions. So, a couple of things. This is just what's called shape 1. The scale has multiple shapes. And you can work your way all across the fretboard learning all 5 shapes. In fact, all scales have 5 shapes, but you should really commit to understanding and mastering one shape before you decide to learn the other shapes. You can also transpose this, which means move it. The same shape there is B minor, but again, you want to really get comfortable with A minor before you transpose it. So what's a good exercise? Well, we really want to focus on incorporating this scale with timing. Now, really to take this to the next level, you would play it with a friend, and they would do a chord progression. And you would improvise over it. But a good exercise that you can do alone would be to strum down, down, up, up, down, 3rd fret, open, 3rd fret, open, down, down, up, down, 2, open, 2, open. So we get, oops, that's a C. You can do the same exercise with a C chord. Here we go. When using my fingers with this exercise, I use my index finger for the first half, E and A, and my thumb for both the C and the G. Let's try it with the pick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down. 3, 0, 3, 0. Down, down, up, down. 2, 0, 2, 0. Okay, so that is an exercise that you can do to get it under your fingers so you can feel it out with some timing. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to play a chord progression, A minor to D minor, just back and forth, A minor, D minor, A minor, D minor. And then I'm going to improvise over it, and then I'm going to go ahead and challenge you to do the same thing. So one thing to keep in mind is over the A minor, all of these notes are going to sound great. Over the D minor, you have both a D and an A note as chord tones. And this F in the D minor is going to sound a little sour if you were to play an E. So those are two things to keep in mind. But I'm just going to play this, and I'm going to improvise over it. And I'm going to challenge you to do the same thing. Now, if you're playing with a friend, you can improvise over any chord progressions in the key of A minor and C, meaning the chords you have available to you are C, D minor, E minor, F, G, and A minor. With those 6 chords, you can make any combination that you want, and then you can solo with this scale over it. In terms of resolution, if you want to make this scale sound sad, the very, very last note to finish your solo would be an A note. If you want to make it sound bright and happy, you'd finish with the C note, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put the backing track up and solo over it for a little while, and then I'm going to keep it playing, and it's going to be your turn to solo over it. Again, with those chord progressions, make your own chord progression, record it on your cell phone, or find a friend, play that chord progression, and you can solo over it too as well. Okay, so here we go. Now that you've got the scale under your fingers, now that you've done the exercises, why don't we go ahead and jam over it? Folks, your first scale. Now the next thing, like I alluded to in the video, is to learn all the shapes of this. Then you want to learn how to transpose it so you can play in other keys. Then you want to learn the major pentatonics. It's a process, but once you get all these under your fingers, you'll be able to identify the key of a song and say, okay, the song is in G major. That means G major is the scale I use to improvise. And you'll be able to jam, create solos, create melody, and do a lot of fun things. All right. See you for our next video, number 5 in this series. Keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on having fun. Thank you, Flight. And I will see you tomorrow or even maybe in 5 minutes. See you in video number 5. What are we going to learn? Only one way to find out.